What your family really wants this holiday season won't fit under the tree.
What your family really wants under the tree won't fit under the tree. Play some music. Gotta find my little rag to clean my glasses with. Is anybody? Oh. Sounds like my dogs are going crazy outside. Must be people out there walking around. It is 57 degrees, just about dark. Today is November the 22nd of the year 2022. And we are going to celebrate everybody's birthday who has one in November, is what we're going to do. So.
What? You forgot about October.
Well, I know, but I decided, even though I forgot about October and September and all those other months, November was a good time to start. Recommending everybody who has a birthday during the month. And we'll do it next month in December and so forth.
Well, mine was last month.
I know, you're going to have to wait a year.
Oh.
You can wait a year.
You know, last week you were late. This week you were earlier.
You know me, man. I'm always one or the other, right?
So what's with the juicy subject line there?
Juicy. How old are you?
You have 3 ways.
Oh, the video from yesterday, my lady.
Oh, it's a video.
Did you watch the video?
I don't think so.
Well, there you go.
I thought that was your topic of discussion today. I thought, Jesus, what a...
These are the wrong glasses. I wonder where my glasses are.
Oh, fudge.
Yeah.
Dark and cold here.
You know, you got to do a little bit. You got to do a little bit of clickbait these days. And since I'm not a good looking girl with big boobs.
Oh, well, maybe next life.
You know, to get any real traction on videos, you know, you kind of got to leave some clickbait.
Some guys do that, you know, for videos, and I just
yeah, well,
I don't watch those. I really don't.
I don't either, to be honest. I don't really care about.
What's his name likes to do that in Angeles?
Yes.
I forgot. He came all the way back to America for medical treatment when he could have got it there.
Yeah.
Because the child care is for military and state government employees.
Well, he wasn't military though, was he, Brian?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He worked as a prison guard there in Pennsylvania somewhere, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
So
back to the States.
You know what? If he'd have just watched that dude that's the guy that's down in he used to be retired in Samara, but he's going back now because him and his wife didn't want to get the shot. So I think he's called it Pacific something. But anyway, the nice guy. I forget his name.
Yeah, well, you know, and some people just feel way more comfortable heading back, you know, to their home.
Well, yeah, the house there and all that. He just didn't want to take the shots. Yeah. And his wife refused to do that. And so they either rented a condo or bought one. I don't know. They got another household full of stuff. So he made some pretty good videos. The guy, I said, man, you must have been I said, you must have been a videographer. He goes, I was an aerialographer.
Ah.
So, I mean, the way he knows how to make a video professionally. Yeah. And he has good, he had one in the start of his video. Well, I forget for which one, but it showed the sights in the of the city. And here comes this woman that had big breasts, Right. So he slows it down. So it takes her forever to cross the screen,
Right.
I said, hey, man, great camera work there.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm not really great at making videos personally, so.
I looked at some of that software for cutting this and that, man. I mean, that's a lot of work. Forget it.
Yeah, I do a lot of cutting and editing, but I don't make great videos, and I don't try to make them too fancy.
Yeah.
My style is more just like when I was in the classroom.
Uh-huh.
Is what I
use music just to experiment with it, and then I thought I got one coming out in July next year. It's after the first, starting at the 3 minutes on, and it's perfect, and I ended up real well like that. But I thought about putting one on before that, and I thought, then you got to end it at a certain time.
Yeah, I've done it with music.
I like doing them the way I do them. I'm gonna have an ending because a lot of, if you have an abrupt ending without anything, everybody's, what the heck?
Well, and that's something that music can do to help you, is you can use music to kind of tailor things down and come to an ending. So
there's a lady in Bhutan, her husband's, he went back to UK. I don't know if he's back in Philippines yet, but she does that at the end. It's a real quick. It's pretty nice,
Yeah.
But I see, she's got like 3,000 or 4,000 subs, and hardly any. She might get 4 or 5 likes on a video. That's kind of odd.
Well, one thing I talk to other people about is, it is kind of weird if somebody has, 3,000 to 5,000 subscribers, but yet they get 10 views, or 25 views on a video. Now, me, who doesn't have a very big or good channel, getting 40 views is a miracle. It's a good day. But if you got thousands of subscribers and you don't get a lot of views on your videos, well, maybe those just aren't real subscribers. You know what I mean?
I never checked it out. I do one every other week, and I have a goal of like 100. If I make 100, I'm good. I think the highest one I got is 450 something. But if you put 3 a week out there, I don't know. I've seen a lot of them that don't get that many views on.
It's too many for me. I mean,
well, they don't even equal 100 with 3 of them. So it's a bit. I know from watching when I first started watching it. Sometimes I couldn't get up. I couldn't keep up, and then when I couldn't keep up, I lost interest.
Yeah.
So maybe
thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Joe's in the house.
Maybe one a week or one every other week, like I do it.
I like to do one video a week just to keep me active personally.
Oh yeah.
That gives me something to do a little bit, and then kind of to the live stream. But
Well, if you aren't doing that, you're buying gadgets for the house.
Well, we're buying gadgets anyway, so I just do videos on the gadgets I know I'm going to buy. I did a video today on something I bought.
That freaking fridge must have been 3 or 5K, man. That thing's.
I need to get Lorelai to do a video about her refrigerator and teach you how to use it. Because
Well,
it's
it'd be kind of hard to see that screen because of when you got what do you call it? What was a word I used? Oh shoot, man. What is that word? When I got sunglasses on, I tried looking at when I was working. I tried looking at our radios that we had in the buses, the little like a TCH, a small computer, and because they were because my glasses were polarized, I couldn't. It was like a rainbow.
Hey, Darren, it's good to see you. Thank you. We appreciate that. You don't got to watch ads with me, but we appreciate that. Stopping in. Say hello to Mr. Yank.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been to Toronto back in 1989, I think, 1990, when they just got done with the Sky Dome.
Put it down.
The first team to win there was Milwaukee Brewers, where I'm from.
The TV on the refrigerator is actually pretty good TV. It's just like a TV.
Hey, Joe. Well, it's just your stick though. The camera, looking at the camera, you're gonna see all kinds of light flickering and all kinds of shit.
I don't know if you don't want. I don't know. I think it does decent. I got a lot of videos where it just happens to be on in the background. You know, and it comes through okay. But I need to get Lorelai to do a video talking about all the features because it has the internet, it has YouTube and TV and recipes and barcode scanner. It has all kinds of crap, man.
I'm in Milwaukee. I'm in Wisconsin right now. There, and I'm going back to Philippines in a couple of months. I went on that. We went up in the CN Tower, and so the lady said, "Where's everybody from?" Nobody wanted to say it. You know,
I'm down in Arkansas. So,
but
down here in the part of the country.
That was a nice trip. I thought to myself, when I went there the first time, I thought, well, there's a lot of tolls, you know, at the Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois, you know, and I thought, well, I've never driven in a foreign country though, and I go along. I paid, I don't know how much, $30 and those things, and I could have went through Detroit to Windsor, you know, and then when we got to the immigration area, they have this. Back then, they only had a little bump, you know, your card be up, so they look underneath it with a mirror. The guy says, "Where you from?" I said, U.S. And then simultaneously, my ex-wife says Wisconsin. I go, none of our answers matched.
That's why she's an ex.
Oh my God! And we stayed at some musty hotel across where they make Gerber baby food. Yeah, it was an interesting trip. So I go to Pizza Hut. There's a dude in a turban. I never, you know, their government, their parliament's like looks like the United Nations. You know, all kinds of different folks.
Darren's going to go back in January, or he'll be in January.
He'll probably be back there a little before me.
What part of the Philippines are you headed to, Darren?
Yeah.
I'm down in Arkansas. Yeah.
I don't even know if I have any pictures of the
most visited tourist spot.
Although I had a rude awakening when I went to the gas station. I didn't know anything about liters, and I go, man, this gas is cheap. till I got done, you know, because there's like 3.4 liters in a gallon or something like that.
Joe, you're not very smart. Do you know? I think you're my moderator. Do you know how to do that?
What's that?
Joe, do you know how to do that for me, or do I have to do it on this side?
I don't. Well, for me, I don't even know. I'm on my phone, man. Ain't that easy?
Gas cheaper in the U.S. I don't know what's it there. It's about $3 a gallon here, maybe $3.10.
I don't even know. I just takes $20 to fill up a quarter tank now. So it's just I had gas in there before I left the Philippines, and when I got back, I didn't have to put any in it for 3 months. You know.
Yeah, the diesel fuel's still extremely.
Well,
Yeah, I found it there, and I'm a little
they
yard streams. I had to flip back over to
in
the.
Puerto Rico when I was there, they charged, it on the board at the gas station. They have it in per gallon, but it goes by when you fill it up, it goes by liters. I don't know. I forget how they did that.
Yeah, I figured it out, Joe, but I appreciate it. Joe's always in the background protecting me. That's Joe for us. Takes care of us.
Yeah, gate diesel used to be one of the cheapest ones. I guess it's because we got a bunch of buses now. They got a couple electric, but on the back of the bus, and this was funny because it said near zero emissions. The fuel, they had to keep adding an additive to it to make it burn hot enough to run it.
burn off.
And one of them had an issue with, I don't know what, but it was billowing all this smoke out the freaking exhaust pipe.
So what's the prices like in Canada right now?
What's the what?
The prices in Canada, like the fuel prices. Oh no, I know you too, Darren. I've actually been around enough to know you too. But if Joe trusts you, it's good with me, man.
I only know one other guy over there in Vancouver.
But yeah, I'm just wondering what the gas. My brother is married to a Canadian, so
Wasn't that?
I can't make fun of them for that. But
Auntie from she died about 2 years ago. She's from New Brunswick, I think. Don't even know if she ever got her citizenship or not. She might have been illegal.
well, I've been told that if you're in the U.S. as a Canadian citizen and you have your green card, the best thing to do is not become a U.S. citizen.
She was from
because of the free healthcare in Canada. If you work the time that you get to go back and forth and stuff like that.
She was from Newfoundland. That's where she was from. Yeah, my aunt that died, she was 92 and she died. So, I just thought about it right now. So I don't know what they did,
Darren's paying $1.59 per liter in Canada.
Oh, man. That's like $5 a gallon.
$7. A little bit over, man. That's
expensive. $1.59 a liter?
$1.59 a liter.
Go by knock 60 cents off of $8.
Yeah.
Oof.
Grandmother was an American citizen.
$1.89 a liter. Oh man.
Yeah, it's like $3 a gallon down here. The one place will be 300. The other place will be 290. It just bounces around here, depending on.
Well, you know what? You know what happened? You know what had happened with old frickin' Sleepy Joe there? He shut down that pipeline, and all this now 6 months after the fact. Now you start because he wants to push everybody toward electric cars. But if you notice, there was all of a sudden overnight there was a big onslaught of vehicle commercials, EVs, and one guy did a test. It cost him. It only would have saved him 10% or something. It wasn't even the savings wasn't even big enough to make that switch.
Electric cars are cool, but if you're really looking at saving the planet, they're not going to save the planet. They may be cool for running around commuter cars because there's less emissions, locally. But if you're going to try to save the world with electric vehicles, it's not going to happen.
Dude, I remember when I was a kid, when I was younger, it'd go, oh, it's a cheaper source of energy. Well, there ain't. You know what? Once the good old boys get a hold of that, the shit is just like it go up just like gasoline.
But you still have to take the electricity. Now, if they can get it to where they can solar turn cars into rolling solar panels where they can re-energize their cells, then we're talking about a game changer.
The problem with that is they're gonna just jack the price up, and then when you do the math, you're gonna be right back where you are right now.
No, it's not gonna. No. One thing people don't understand is this has nothing to do with putting money in our pocket. The consumer is not going to benefit, no matter what happens. We're going.
Yeah. It's a cleaner. It's cheaper and cleaner until they get their hands on it. It's cheaper, but then they talk about their initial investments and all that other shit.
Yeah, Darren, I did some solar projects at the college I taught at, and it's definitely, and not where it needs to be. When they're hanging around my door wanting to sell me solar panels, I get so pissed.
I remember the solar panels were big around here in was it the 80s or?
Well, they're big now because
I seen a real old house in the neighborhood I used to hang out at. It's not even in use anymore.
It just drives me, because
there's a farmer out there. I got him on my banner. Just a few acres. This guy, quite the character, and he's got a couple panels up there because he has to run a lot of freezers.
Yeah,
freezing the meat. So he's the interesting guy to watch. The only thing with him is he just doesn't understand it when people they give their 2 cents on whatever the way he's doing something, and you can kind of tell that he's a little agitated by it, but all they are is comments. You're going to have that, maybe he's not used to YouTube or something.
Darren says 8-year payback is too long on solar panels. Down here, we're talking about 12, 14, 15 payback.
I'm not even the big.
That's ridiculous, especially knowing and seeing that the problem with solar energy is if you can get the electric company to buy it back at a decent rate, and so you got a remeter that goes backwards, okay, you can offset some things. But the problem is if you get too much of it, there's a documentary about Australia right now. It's been out a couple of years. There's parts of Australia, not all of it, that has mass quantities of solar panels. Well, they got so much energy that they're generating that price per kilowatt that we were earning has gone down from like 43 cents to 20 cents to 10 cents. So, but those people still got to pay for those panels for years to come.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yep. I was asking time to make an investment in something with my wife's mother, and I'm not even a businessman, so I take that amount and how much they make, and I said, for $1,000 or $1,500, it's going to take me 8 years to make back my money. Before I even start to see a profit. That's if the costs on their end stay the same.
Yeah, Darren, I agree with you. I think solar is best used for like remote areas of traffic lights and signals, lamps and things. I really believe that if we concentrated solar energy away and off of the grid is where it should be used instead of running power to those areas. I agree with you totally. We have a new smart TV, and check this out. The remote doesn't take batteries because it's like an old calculator. Remember the calculators or the watches when we were kids?
Yeah.
The remote is solar. So you just turn it over and let it charge up and boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
See, little things. So that saves batteries, and that's a good thing. I like it. I think we got to think small, not big. It's building foundations.
Yeah.
What's this?
The candy bar.
Where did you get this one?
Say hi.
Where did you get this one?
Good noise. What's all that noise in the background? Oh.
It's me.
Yeah, hi.
How you doing?
David's talking about three ways or something or other.
What is that?
3 ways.
What is that?
What's
I don't know what a 3-way is, since you're an expert in
Oh,
it.
you had the title in your video. I didn't.
Oh, well, you're the one who brought it up.
Well, that's because I saw it.
But you didn't even watch the video.
Maybe I'll have to do it now.
What is
See?
that 3-way?
The lamps we bought. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
One. You know how the
Oh yeah,
touch-
the touch one. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. You did a video on it?
See? Dirty-minded Anthony there.
Well, I'm not. I just asked. I didn't say what
Uh-huh.
function or what the film's name was.
Joe's going to try to do solar out in the Providence.
David and Lorelei +1.
Aaron says hello. That's right, David and Lorelei +1. +2, there's 2 dogs on the floor.
Yeah.
Lorelei's looking at the coupon to go to JCPenney and go shopping.
Oh,
So we got like a 30
Yeah, they have a block.
30% off
5%
coupon.
cashback. See?
If anybody needs anything from JCPenney, let us know. We'll buy it for you.
yeah. They're still in business?
Yeah.
Yeah, only the Macy's is not.
They closed up here.
Yeah, they last year or the year before, they closed a whole bunch of stores and consolidated. But we have a JCPenney, and it's really good, actually. They have a lot of really good clearance items.
Well, they're trying real hard to kill the local. I think Smith and Schuster, somebody, the Southridge Mall in Greendale, Wisconsin. They had like a few years back. They had 6 owners within 10 years, and the last owner now they don't allow buses to go up in it. And they sold part of the land to the Marcus Corporation for theaters, and now they and down the road from where I live, they bought up all these houses. Now you got strip malls again
Yeah.
instead of the big one, because the rents inside those malls is crazy.
No, it's
And
not.
unless you have a name brand countrywide franchise or
Yeah.
you're not going to make any money there.
But JCPenney's, believe it or not, if you go there, you can get some really, really fantastic clearance items.
They only sell by online now, huh?
No, they got a big store. They got stores.
I'm gonna go eat.
Oh, okay.
They got stores.
Well, I had a neighbor at my other house. It's been a while back. He was my dad's age, and he worked over here. They had a warehouse in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, I think, and he was the boss supervisor there. And that part moved out too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy this dude's house. I let my other one go, and I was gonna buy his house after, they must have been passed away, or they're in assisted living or whatever, and they never did find out. But they had a real nice house, man, and only had half a basement, but he put on an addition with a family room, all kinds of room. But they had a driveway that was from the street, to halfway back on the lot, and I just wasn't into all that snow blowing crap. That much of it, because with my house next door to him, I had the same thing. It would take me 2 hours to do it, and then I had to eat real quick and go to bed and go to work again. I had no life.
Yeah. We don't blow snow in Arkansas, man. We just drive over it because we're that type of people.
Yeah.
Man, we don't need I know a guy years ago said, "Oh, you need to go in with me. Go half and half on a snowblower." And I'm like, I think that's just a big waste of money. And you just want me to cover.
Well, I bought a floor clearance mount. It was Toros. It was $670, and I used it. And I don't have sidewalks here where I live, so the thing looks brand new. I heard. Well, I don't even think my son started up last year,
Yeah.
but I only used it for 1 year. This will be my second year. Third year owning it, and second year of using it. But Buffalo, man, they got like what 5 feet of snow.
They got hammered again, didn't they, this year already, this early?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I know they get lake effect, but this was a monster this time.
It was. And they're
So,
going to, I think we're going to have I'm hoping we have a wet winter.
well, I think the temperatures are supposed to be above average, but which means wet and heavy snow.
Absolutely. You can join
Yeah.
the
Adios.
anytime you like. Darren, welcome. We do our live streams. I do mine on Tuesdays at 5:30. Everybody's welcome to join us. Mr. Yank has one on Fridays. So absolutely, man. You can always join the panel. Always happy to have you. We even like Joe. So look, if we like Joe, then you'll be.
I was checking out that health insurance over there. I think in Raleigh they got an office. Pacific Cross has an office in Butuan.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man, but I don't think you can get it over 70 years old and up, because if I come over there, I mean, right now it worked because I left early. Instead of paying 118, I paid 230, I think. And with that, and I factor in the airfare round trip of coming back here and going back, this $200 some I got per month would be fine for paying for healthcare. But
The real question is, do you think you need additional health care in the Philippines?
I do. Just because I like to play stuff safe, and even if I'm over there, barring a serious illness that I need, surgery for, I would pick because I'm not here, I still should have a plan, and the regular plan, it's like $380 a month or $400. And I wouldn't be here, but I'd be paying $400. And the Advantage one, all this stuff is, the prescriptions and the gym and all that's free till you get to the surgery part.
Right.
That's like 7,000 something. So that's about 3,500 more than the other one. But if I'm not here most of the time, why would I want to pay $400 a month?
No, you don't want to do that. I mean,
I get the Advantage one. I know the Advantage one, you get the shaft in the end, but the logic being, if you saved what you would have been spending on, the other co-pays and all that, you would more than pay for it yourself,
Well, but when you go on Medicare,
you don't have to take it.
Medicare, it's $123 a month. And that's including A, B, and C, or the full plan.
Ooh, for me, it's zero. Part A.
Part A.
Part B is currently at 164.
Okay.
And it goes up. It depends what your income is. The guys that make a lot of money, their Part B cost them $500 a month.
Yeah.
But I'm in the that's only, I think they said it's only 4 or 5% of the people that use it.
Yeah, I use all of mine. My monthly expenditure is 123, and I've actually switched from one company to the company in January that has better benefits.
They got the Gap. Well, they have the one that I forget what they call it, and that one with 389 plus there's a yearly premium for that Gap, the donut hole they call it. So that one is 129. So it's over $400 a month. If you get if I were staying in America, that's what I would get, because I go there all the time. But because who saves money when you have the Advantage one, you know? But I only say that I would keep the Advantage one because if I have to come back here for something serious, I don't want to come back here and not be able to, you know, get my son.
The key with that is you can turn it off and then reactivate it. I think it's 60 days before you need it again. You can reactivate it.
What off?
Let me tell you a funny. So, all right, here's the funny. When we were in the Philippines, you know, we were so infested with mosquitoes, right?
Uh-huh.
Got one of those bug lights, you know, that zaps
Yeah,
mosquitoes. Yeah. So during the night when we try to sleep, we would keep it running to keep the mosquitoes off of us. And Lily, as you can hear, doesn't like the sound of it. And today I plugged it in because I brought some plants inside and they got a bunch of little gnats on them. And so I've been zapping gnats all day. So she's been going crazy because she remembers in the Philippines laying there in the middle of the night and so she's like, she's over here trying to climb on top of it.
You know what? Those things, I mean, they do the job, but the thing of it is you're attracting probably more than you would if you didn't have it on.
Well, what we did is we put it right in the doorway to the room. So therefore it caught them before they consumed us. But we were inundated by mosquitoes, man. We'd wake up with hundreds of bites all over us.
Well, I remember when I was about 14, I went back to Ohio to visit my cousins, and I was at one of our friends had a house party at his brother's, and I was so drunk I was on the grass in the front yard, chest down, and I could feel every one of those mosquitoes taking a turn at my back. There was nothing I could do about it, you know.
I'll tell you a funny drunk story. I think it's funny. The kid that I did it to doesn't, probably still doesn't. But many, many thousands of years ago when I was a young man, and I used to party a lot, and it was always fun. Went to a house party out the lake, and man, I was such of a jerk, such of a nice guy back then. I convinced this drunk, I guess I was a senior in high school, so he must have been a freshman because you have to torture the freshmen, right? I convinced this poor freshman kid that he killed his best friend by accidentally throwing him off the balcony of the house.
Oh boy,
that was fun.
Yeah.
For me, it was fun. You know, but the good thing is he woke up the next morning and there was his buddy. So,
man, I was watching this guy when I got off active duty. I went in the reserves for a while, and there's a sleepwalker. I don't sleep good in strange places, anyways. So this dude, he'd get up and he'd go trying to get in somebody else's bed, or he'd pick on somebody's footlocker. And I'm like, oh man, that was the first night. Second night, he got up again and he walks over and he tries getting in my bed. I said, get the hell out of here. He gets up. He goes over to the guy in the bunk next to me, takes a piss right on his stomach. Just like, and it sounded like a wet wash rag, water hitting it.
Yeah.
It was on the guy's stomach, and I'm like, and then I threw the guy's mattress out from the second floor, and he was really messed up over that. He was really, really embarrassed. I thought, man, maybe I shouldn't have did that, but he really had an effect on. He had to see the chaplain.
I bet.
But that wasn't the first time he did it a lot. You know, we were only there 2 weeks.
Mr. Yank, John is in the house.
John Balut. John. Hey, John.
John, are you a November birthday person also, if I remember right?
You got any snow out there by you, John?
Snow there where he lives?
You want to buy some cold and snow?
Yeah, we'll sell you some.
Give your kid a I'll give your kid a white Christmas out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. John, how are you, by the way? You doing all right?
Yeah, I don't know what I want to eat here.
You're welcome to come up if you like, of course.
John.
Yeah, John's a good guy.
What there, man? It's only 4:07.
Yeah, he's probably on his way to Walmart. Oh, what? He just look. Did I get that right or not? And then he probably has to pick his youngster up from tutoring or school.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's that time of the evening for him.
Yeah.
There's Tim in the house. Thank you, Tim. We appreciate the happy birthday.
56 today?
We're celebrating everybody in November's birthday.
Oh, your birthday.
My birthday, yes. Mine.
How old are you? 56?
No, do I look 56?
I don't know. That ain't what I asked you.
Nope, I just turned 55.
55, okay.
Yeah.
I swore you said 56. Oh, well.
Yeah, 55. And I don't look a day over 80.
Yeah. It's my cousin I'd go visit him, and every time he'd say, man, you get uglier every time you come. And last time I saw him, I said, Joe, you don't look a day over 90, you know.
Well, don't tell me this. Let's look at this.
Huh?
Joe saying hi to everybody, but Tim's birthday is tomorrow. Tim, come on up then. Have you got good internet over there? Come on up. His birthday is tomorrow. And Jared, our friend Jared, is this week also.
I'll be 62 next year.
And I had 3 other friends who had birthdays in the last week. So
as a matter of fact, my deceased brother-in-law would have been 57 today.
What is that? Is that a Sammy Hagar song? I can't drive 55. Yeah, 55 saves lives.
Yeah, man, he died at 46 or 47. Oof. But the good news for my sister is I'm sure he's made more money than her because she works at Walmart. So she can collect his Social Security next year.
Yeah.
And, her birthday's in July, so.
Well, I'm shocked that I've lived this long. So
my sister lives with one of my nieces. They got 2 kids already. My sister does. They rely on her. They stick babysitting with her all the time. And now my niece now she's pregnant with her 3rd time. She cuts, her business is cutting hair. She does that at home. But my sister's just being used. Matter of fact, that niece of mine came to my dad's funeral, but none of them attended my kids' weddings.
I think, how old is John? Sorry, Tim. How old is Tim? John, how are you? How old are you? I know Joe is my age, roughly. So I wonder how old Tim is and John are. You know, I think the Yank is the old one. He's the geriatric of the group at the moment.
Geriatric Joe?
Yeah, you're the other one. Yeah, geriatric. Never thought you would make it to 62. I never thought I'd make it past 21, to be honest, but then 47. But
I did, but once I'm here, it's like everything I used to think that would be forever isn't. And well, I'm not. It is.
Yeah, but yeah, we celebrate everybody's birthday.
Maybe I'll live. I think I'll live forever. Ted Nugent said I don't have to die, so.
He doesn't believe in. Is Teddy one of the guys that believes in the cryovac stuff? That he's gonna have his.
I knew you never got to go. Strangled.
Who was that? Was that Joe Maggio, the baseball player? What's that guy's name? Joe
DiMaggio?
DiMaggio. Yeah, didn't he do the cryovac thing or the cryogenics?
No, that was the guy with Boston. Golly, just died. Splendid Splinter. Ted Williams. So,
Joe says that he never thought he'd make it to retirement.
I don't know. I don't know if Joe DiMaggio did something like that. It don't sound like he. From what I hear, kind of person he was, I don't think he would do that.
I'm just shocked how shitty retirement is. I was telling a friend was over Saturday playing cards, and he was talking about all the drama at his work that he had to deal with because he's kind of a bigwig there. And I told him, I said, man, I sure do miss problem solving and managing things. You know, my personality, man, I miss working.
You have a charming personality.
There you go. Tim will celebrate his birthday with a VFW Thanksgiving dinner takeout. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I was born on Thanksgiving. I wonder, Tim, does your birthday ever fall on Thanksgiving? Mine does, about every 11 years. Hey, there's Jer. Come on up, Jer, if you like. We appreciate your birthday's coming up. Tim's birthday's right around tomorrow. So we're celebrating everybody's birthday this week. Or this month.
Everybody from November on.
Only the people in November, which makes Mr. Yank out of the loop because he's one of the people.
Yeah, I mean anybody's loop except the taxpayer or tax.
But you know, yeah, I think I was born on Thanksgiving, and mine lands every 11 years or something like that.
You look like a Tom. You look like a Tom Dirty.
Hey, how do you think? What do you think of my hat tonight? You like this one?
Yeah, I like all of those.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like those hats. I like that. I like that one. The driving one. I think the British use them a lot. I forget what they're called though.
The driving hat? You mean
they're driving an open car. I forget.
These?
I don't know if it's theirs or not though. Let me see. Would you show me? Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Funny thing is, let's see. I better get caught up here.
You know, they had this stench.
Yeah, the day of Thanksgiving changes every year. It's always Thursday, but yeah, the date.
Thursday,
You should be a Thanksgiving baby too, once in a while.
Oh, I plugged my phone in.
His birthday's in the spring of the year. Yinny, hello, Yinny.
Yenny's here? That's a.
Thank you. You're welcome to come up and visit us. Thank you for being here. I dropped the link there.
Yeah, Yenny.
Thanksgiving. See, there you go. Say, you know, we're Thanksgiving babies. Yenny says, Tony, is that you? And the co-host can't see his name? Yep, that's
me.
He's incognito because we're celebrating birthdays of November, and he's upset because his was back in October.
Yeah.
So he's incognito.
Man.
So thank you. Tim's birthday's tomorrow. Jared's birthday's in a couple of days. So Yenny says hello to the entire chat. And what's everybody going to do for Thanksgiving while we're talking about food? You know, is anybody gonna? Yenny sees she knew your voice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she didn't need to see your logo, your face, your avatar.
I don't know what happened to that. Why it turned out like that? I did something wrong.
Oh, it's all right. Everybody does things wrong.
I suppose I could. I don't even know if I could take that up, redo that or not. I'm not too familiar with that on the phone, you know.
Yenny says hello to Mr. Tim.
Yenny's a young one.
There you go, Tim. That's smart. You always know what you're gonna have. You know you're gonna have That's a good question. If there's one dish throughout the Thanksgiving meal concept, which dish would it be? Would it be the turkey, the dressing, the gravy?
I don't like. I hate
stuff. You can only have one. If you could only have one Thanksgiving dish, what would it be? Mr. Yank?
Jello.
Jello?
Yeah.
You eat Jello at Thanksgiving?
Yeah, didn't you want? Yeah. Why not?
Like see
Hey, look.
you jiggle Jello
I'll have ham.
with the fruit in it. Is that what you're talking about?
Like Christmas Vacation, only put cat food in it instead.
Yinny's giving you some advice, Mr. Yank. You need to log into StreamYard or just simply add an avatar.
Do what?
Yinny is giving you some advice about your avatar. She's saying you need to log into StreamYard or just simply add an avatar.
Okay. How do you do that on the phone?
I don't know.
Well, they got an A in there, don't they?
No, you got a big white circle with a
Oh, that one, yeah.
yeah, you got just a big white circle with a gray circle and another circle and a
You're
fake looking
you
human.
won't feel so bad.
There you go. Now you got a black spot.
Yeah.
And so Yinny, how are you doing this evening? We appreciate you. Oh, would not have. That's a good way. What dish would you kick out? Is yams? Yeah, yams are disgusting. I don't do yams. I don't do the cranberry sauce, and I don't do yams.
They're all ham, man. God.
My favorite Thanksgiving dish is the stuffing or dressing, however you want to call it. Don't care. Call it stuffing, call it dressing. Cook it in the turkey, not in the turkey. Don't really care. I like it. It can be cornbread or it can be oyster. It can be any flavor brand you like. I like it. That's my thing.
Never met a stuffing you didn't like.
That's right. I like it. Well, take it back. I had asparagus one time, which was just tasted bad. It reminded me of pea. It wasn't good at all. And who would put asparagus in dressing or stuffing? That just doesn't make sense. Would you like the ham? Mr. Yank, you're the ham person?
Yeah, I'd rather. Well, I don't know. I was eating that before I had high blood pressure, though. I don't think I should have it anymore.
And you got to watch your salt content.
Yeah, sodium.
Yeah. Yinny says she's doing great, which we're glad. And then she says she's there at work, which is great if you can play on the internet and do your work thing.
Where you working at, Yanni? Malaysia?
She's one. Ken Unger's in the house. Ken, thank you. We got a lot of birthday people for November here.
Hey,
We're
Ken.
celebrating everybody's. So, but thanks for dropping in. Are you going to be sending me a car, Ken? Just thought I'd ask. It is my birthday. Thought you might,
Your birthday present's in the kitchen.
It's in the mail.
That's your wife is, yeah.
Thank you, Yinny. It's not just about mine. It's about everybody's in November.
Uh-huh.
We appreciate that. Oh, what do you mean? Ken says no to the car. Oh, Ken, come on, man. I would send you one.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I can't imagine you would. Yeah, ham or, well, I don't know about ham. Pork is like in every other place, but ham's too salty in America. I don't like ham.
Scrape the salt off.
So Yinny is talking about, she's working at I'm working in a Japanese company, Tony.
Oh, yeah? That sells chopsticks or what?
Maybe. See, Ken is November. He's also a November the 28th person. So happy birthday to him. And Ken's doing good. Can't wait to get back to the Philippines himself. I know that. Yeah, his is on. See, we got a bunch of November people. You don't got to tell the Yank what type of company you work at.
Yeah, she does.
Maybe it's they make no, I can't remember now. Wasn't
If,
there
if it's a call center, I'll call her up.
the ornamental? What is that? What was that company where you could buy all the weird little stuff? Oriental Trading Company.
Do what?
That company where you buy a whole bunch of junk from. What is it? Is it called?
Lazada?
No, this is for just any weird crap that you want for parties and things.
Wow.
To give away. Is it the Ornamental? No, Oriental Trading Company. Oh, she's going to be nice and tell you. She's working at a manufacturing company called Kawajun. It's probably not pronounced, but that's how I said it.
Pronounce how are you?
How are you? There you go. How are you? There you go. She's handling interior hardwares.
Lights, fixtures.
That's what I was wondering what hardware would be. Yeah.
Interior hardware. Could be anything. Could be sink.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't ever see any ham in the Philippines. I mean, there's pork, obviously, every 3 feet, but didn't see any ham. But I'm not a big ham fan. I just never. When we were kids, we were poor like we are now. My dad used to get these canned hams. I don't know if you guys remember that, you old guys, come in a metal can. And he would throw and slather all kinds of mustard all over it. And then we would bake it and eat it. And that was okay. And I like the turkey better than the ham, but I'm not even a big turkey fan. I like the dark meat, dark chicken, dark bird meat. So who's going to cook? Tony, are you cooking or are you going to go somewhere and eat this week?
What's that?
You going to go out and eat?
Ooh.
So Yinny is important. Her job is important.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, her company services or supplies 5-star hotels here and abroad with interior hardwares. Wow.
Door fixtures,
Door handles,
fixtures.
Wow. Wow, that's cool.
A guy from UW Whitewater's retiring.
I'm going to go ahead.
We had a coach from here when my daughter went to college in Wisconsin here, UW Whitewater. We had the same coach. He left a few years back, but he won Division III NCAA championships. He had a ton of them. Almost every year they won.
Wow.
But
store development.
Shit.
And so are you now? See how ignorant I am. Are you working in the Philippine company or located in the Philippines or located in China?
Who?
Yinny.
She's in Manila.
That's what I thought. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, man. If that's a customer service thing, how come you can't do that from Butuan?
Well, she doesn't do customer service. She does.
Why can't you work remotely on that?
Yeah, maybe she does. Maybe she's doing the call center.
Well, I don't know.
That's right, Joe. She's doing very important work. She's
National security.
Dinner, Jane, Yinny, it's fun. Robinsons, Lawson's, Michikoski, and Lawton. No, it's cool, Yenny. I mean, I dig it.
Oh, so you're not an office worker then. You're a manufacturing employee.
Okay, so you can see that it's marked for.
Oh, you guys got to bow to them and all that stuff.
No, she's not in customer service.
Japanese. They expect perfection.
Office worker. Yeah. But it's a
Yeah, I
Filipino.
know it's a Filipino office.
Well, we're happy for you. It sounds like a good job. You know,
Yeah.
it's hard to find a good job over there.
So what?
Any
If Sam comes up here, Yanni, or comes up to the Philippines, how you gonna make a living? Sam does real estate down there in Australia, I guess.
So their headquarters is in Japan. I'd love to go to Japan.
Tomio gato, Mr. Ibato.
See, she's saying they're all over Asia and Australia.
Well, what are you gonna, Yanni? If this relationship of yours progresses, where are you guys gonna end up living? Down there or the Philippines?
In Australia or the Philippines.
Well,
They used to have an office in the U.S.
yeah, but her boyfriend's got a.
Yeah, he's Australian. Yeah.
Yeah, he deals in real estate, I guess. So
Well, Yenny, that's a good question. Where do you want to live? You want to live?
not
Not
the single family home kind, the industrial. Yeah,
Hey, that's still good money. You know?
used to have one in the USA, but it cost too much. I bet.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta take. Oh, okay, I got a half hour. Yeah, Philippines. Well, what's Sam gonna do for a living?
Maybe he'll fly
Oh,
back and forth.
you're gonna live in the Philippines and you're gonna visit him in Australia if you're married to him.
Yeah. Okay. She can live wherever.
All right. So it's whenever, wherever.
So when are the wedding bells? Are you getting closer?
No, she ain't that far yet.
Ask him. You never know.
Yeah. Sam will live in the Philippines for good. What's he gonna do when he's there? He retire. He can retire. He can retire. He's only 54 years old though.
Well, Ken's going to retire over there. Joe's going to retire over there.
Oh.
Come on now.
Unless Sam has a couple $1 million, man. He's only 54. They got their system is different than ours is when it comes to retirement, Social Security.
Well,
A little bit different than ours.
maybe he made really good money
Anyway,
such that he can retire a little early.
yeah, maybe. Well, I'm not going to direct ask the guy on it.
You know.
Live stream. Hey.
So he's going to retire in 10 more years.
Might be okay. It might be a lot of personal information he doesn't want to talk about.
Oh, I'm sure.
So Yenny, you're gonna live in the Philippines and you're gonna visit Sam once in a while.
You guys all need to go visit Karen's Dumpster Dive in the Philippines. It's a pretty cool channel. You guys need to check her channel out, everybody. If you haven't connected with her, check her out. I like her channel. Thank you for being here. And everybody is always welcome to join us on the panel if anybody wants to. So yeah, Tim is saying, he probably saved all of his money so that he can spend time with his honey.
There you go.
Joe says, welcome to Karen. Joe, definitely check her channel out for her. So, well, you never know. I mean, but you got to have a plan. And if he has kind of a plan,
yeah,
that's better than a lot of people. A lot of people don't even have a plan.
They got
Is he ex Australian military by any chance?
oh. He used to play in a band himself. He's a musician, really.
Okay.
He's got a friend. You ever hear of a group called Ice House?
No.
They're in Australia. They're very big there, and I guess they got a concert coming up this Saturday. They were big in the mid '80s to '90s, he says. But I asked him a question, and I wasn't on their panel live to ask it, but him being having been in a band, and these other guys, you have a popularity time, and then you kind of get pushed to the side. I asked him how does a band lose their thunder? How does do other groups come along and their sound just fades away, or
Mm-hmm.
or does the effort, once you've made it big, it takes a lot more work to stay up there, I guess. I don't know. But anyways,
He is saying that the first thing she has to do, Mr. Yank, is they got to meet each other in person first. And then they're going to solve all the problems of the world after that.
yeah, I can be in Australia.
Karen's over in the Philippines. Which part of the Philippines are you from again?
Okay.
So Karen's over in the Philippines.
Easy peasy. That almost looked like something else there.
You remember that saying from the 50s here, the 40s here in America? Easy peasy Japanese.
Yeah, but I think I'm dyslexic. I saw something different there, though.
I see what you saw. Well, I'm dyslexic.
I thought it said eating pootie tang.
So you're just dirty-minded, the whole threesome thing and everything.
No, that was you, man. What are you talking? I never made a video with that number in it.
Come on, man. Automatically went to your dirty mind.
Oh man, my back hurts when I think about that.
About a threesome, or
I ain't got the willpower anymore.
Joe wants to learn how to make bamboo furniture.
There's 3 times the issue, huh? So you can work down there. Then you're not that far though. Gee, what's a flight? How long does it take to fly there? What, 5 hours? 6 hours?
Yeah, I would think, from what I understand, 4 to 5 hours, right? Depending.
That's not that far. Yeah, peasy. Yeah, there you go. It sounded like you said eat, and then.
Well, some of us who don't have a dirty mind understood it correctly.
Yeah, Lord, listen to Mr.
He's always talking about bar girls and hookers and.
No, that was Lord.
So
Uh-huh.
we don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to do what makes you happy.
Yeah, right.
But yeah. Step number 1 of a LDR is to meet. There you go. And then you can figure out the rest of the plan of where you're going to be and who you're going to stay and all that. Uh-oh.
Very close friend.
Everybody's back. Everybody say hello. You can say hello to Yenny and Karen. Karen's in the Philippines. Yenny's in the Philippines right now. This is Lorelei, girls, if you don't know.
Hi, I'm the wife.
She's the young,
There's only 2 of you there. Where's the third?
the third wife.
Well, you said it. It's your video.
Huh? Somebody was here before?
Oh,
Yeah.
see, you're trying to cause trouble again. Yenny says, like.
Oh, the mouth he had on him. Oh, my God.
And Joe's there. You can say hi to Joe.
Believe me.
Hello. Kumusta? Hello, Yenny. Hello, my wife,
Yes.
Karen.
Wait a minute. Yenny, we know Choppy Poi. Did something happen to her? Because new is past tense. Do you mean that she died? Well, this would,
You know, I mean, you've been known.
I'm just,
Hello, Mercy.
Mercy. Let's see who else is there. Karen. Karen's got a cool channel. Huh? What? Hang on.
Uh-oh.
But no,
Ah. But Karen has a cool channel.
hello, mom wife. Karen Dumpster.
It's cool. Yeah, he's the wife. Tim says hello. Tim's birthday's tomorrow. Tim's is next
All your
week.
friends are. Anthony is not November.
He's October. That's why he's
Man, that bastard sitting next to you didn't include me.
Oh, all his friends yesterday are all November.
From the park.
Well, I guess I can't be his friend then.
Yeah, so
That's why I'm asking if you're November too.
no, he's
No. You could have a birthday video for November people only then. Uh-huh.
Well, I told him next year it'll be October again. October happens again. You know,
Yeah, I'll be
around every year.
We'll get my Social Security, but before the end of the year.
So Yenny's dating an Australian. So,
Staying in Australia, make up your mind. Is it Philippines or Australia? What
no, she's dating an Australian.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
She doesn't know where they're gonna live yet.
Well, I thought I was not looking at the chat. I thought maybe she changed her mind.
Yenny? Why would Yenny change her mind about her boyfriend?
She's a Filipina,
You're a troublemaker, Anthony.
and a woman. You know that's trouble. Don't be pretending now.
Well, women are trouble? Is that what you're saying?
Ain't nobody with a more serious jealousy streak than a Filipina.
Well, you got that right. Holy Jesus.
Your wife is like, she heard every word of this live stream. Every word. They don't miss nothing.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, I was working. I just came home.
Uh-huh. And when you got home, you've been home a while. You heard him from the beginning.
Like a radio.
Didn't you?
Just ask all the other, young ladies.
Yeah.
I played the whole thing for 5 hours just to hear every bit on it.
Every word, so she can use it against us.
You go. Well, she'd watch the replay. That's all.
That's what she can use it against us.
No, against us, you. I'm not on the hot seat for that one, man.
You better make sure you don't get me in trouble because I might have to come live with you.
Yeah.
That's the key. And
Well, if you come here, could you do my house up like yours?
And you live where it's too damn cold.
You'd be Mr. French. Could work in the kitchen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that. What show was that?
What?
Family Affair.
Family Affair. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Jody and Buffy and Jody. Buffy turned out to be a drug addict, I think.
Walmart.
Oh, I thought it's from the Philippines.
No, it'll be really old.
That's why I'm asking. Where did you hide it?
No, then it's too. Here, she's wondering about this candy bar.
Uh-oh.
Where did you hide it?
She
That's
thinks
the packet. Where did you hide it?
I got it at Dollar General, but Walmart sells it.
Dollar General.
The Walmart sells them.
Uh-huh.
They're like $2.50 though. I like these. I would share. Oh.
Hey, didn't you say they had edible lingerie there at Walmart now?
Well, it depends on how hungry you are. Ken said he's going to send me a new car.
Where?
Oh, up way back. It's his birthday this week too. He's going to send me a new car.
His birthday to Ken?
Yeah, Ken's going to send.
Why Anthony is the one?
Ken's going to send us a brand new car.
Yeah, you see how fast she came back when she heard that?
But I don't know what they sell at Walmart. I'm not allowed to go there
You're not? Why?
because
You driving those scooters too fast there or something?
yeah. See, he says yes. God, you gotta love Ken. You know.
When it says no.
No, it's yes. That means yes. N-O-P.
Where is now, in the Philippines or back in America?
No, Ken's back here. See, in Ken, in my world, nope means yes.
Yeah. He gets told when to say yes or no.
That's it. You know. We hate Walmart.
I like going there.
You like Walmart?
Yeah.
I could spend an entire day in Menards, so that'd be my
You're down in Texas. Yeah.
that's my vice there. Menards, I could, I like their displays.
Yeah.
Where's my other laptop? The big one.
Oh God, it's in there.
Over here? Did you jump the big one?
Did I jump it? They got your little one.
No, the big one. I'm asking.
It's in there in the closet. I took everything off of it.
Yeah, there you go, Ken. You gotta at least you say you consult, right off the bat. You let us know that. Not Mr. They did a segment on Saturday Night Live way back when they had Jay Moore on it, and they had a show called P-Whipped, and they had all these guys sitting in a circle saying what they could do, and I could do this, I could do that. Yeah, my wife, she can't say nothing. Then the phone would ring, the guy'd pick it up and go, "Yes, honey, I'll be back. I'll be home in 5 minutes."
Ken, the video that Maureen did a long time ago.
I don't know where.
I'll find it. Where they're frying up those freaking snails. Still haunts my sleep, by the way.
What? Dried fish?
No. She has a video. Maureen has a video where they're cooking up snails or crabs right off of the beach, and they're like,
You had crabs?
Remember that, kid? That little video still haunts me.
You got little crabs, huh?
Well, I don't know, man. I'm poor. Tim, I'm married, so I can't afford anything. I'm poor.
You're not allowed to talk about that. Believe me, if my wife were sitting next to me, I wouldn't be able to say any of that.
The boiling snails video. Yeah, no dried fish here. We had this house built, and luckily, Tim, we actually had an exhaust system.
You know what? They like to have a little fish with their salt over there.
Yeah. But last Saturday night, I had some guys over and we played cards, and it was no girly food allowed. So we had manly food, no girly food, no stinky fish.
But you all wouldn't admit to each other y'all had a curfew, though.
Well, I lived here. I didn't have a curfew.
He says, "Okay, but they got to be up by 11 p.m."
Well, you're right. The girls kept bugging because we sent the women away, thank God. I mean,
That's it.
For their own.
Hey, give them a bottle of wine and a glass, and you're good.
We try.
Well, send them to Chippendales or something.
They also always, texted every 10 minutes. Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Where you
Yeah,
at?
really.
But
Yeah.
I make homemade chili.
Yeah, like 10 large pizzas gone and 3 bottles of wine.
Yeah. No, I made homemade chili. Really good quality.
You didn't use those freaking tomatoes, did you?
Of course I use tomatoes in chili.
My mom made it with that garbage. Oh.
Chili with tomatoes? You got it.
Yeah, I don't like them. I don't like them little. Get in my way of enjoying the beans and the ground beef and the.
Yeah, I know. I use stewed tomatoes, fresh red pepper, hot peppers, onion, garlic.
No way, man! I'd farm them out. I'd save them for you.
Angus beef. I drained all the grease. We had a black bean and chili. So it was just black bean and corn. Sorry, black bean and corn chili.
What do you call that amount of tomatoes? I forgot.
Hmm?
Huh?
Stewed?
Oh, yeah. My mom made that. I'm like, I made someone else in the Army. The guy said, what'd you do? Read the recipe? I said, no. I said, why? He goes, pretty good.
Jim, I love cooking. I'm going to become a pizza master. That's one of my, I can cook Filipino food and you name it, I can cook.
Dude, I look at, I ask every question, every which way, whatever way it comes out, pizza's not healthy for you, period.
Yeah, no stinky fish, but we did put a direct exhaust. But no, I haven't decided if I'm going to build a old-fashioned pizza oven or just buy one.
Hey, you gotta watch. I don't know if you can get it on. I don't know if you can get it on YouTube, but they got a show up here on public television called Wisconsin Foodie.
Uh-huh.
And the guy, some people have a farm, and then they'll have every weekend they'll have a restaurant there or whatever. And they had one guy that had a brick oven outside, and he made a pizza like that.
Yep.
But that stuff is not, and unless you use a wheat for the crust, the dough. But
yeah, you can mix it up. You got to use 00 flour. And so I'm going to actually really the science.
00.
Yeah, that's what the flour is. The type of flour. What they call 00 flour, super fine flour.
00 flour. Never heard of
pizza flour.
Here's where I went wrong. When I was over there, they don't have pizza like we know it. It's just not. It's not. Why they even call it that, I have no idea. I went to Shakey's there 12 years ago, and they had regular sauce. So I don't know. The tariff must be extremely high on tomato paste because they all use this vinegarish type thing. Some scrape it off so you have a remnants of some kind of sauce. But when I got back here, I had a large piece when I got back.
Me too.
And I had like 2 a week.
Me
for
too.
a long time.
About 2 weeks, I ate a lot of pizza.
Oh my God! Well, you know what? It'll help. It'll help keep me healthy over there because nobody makes it the way it's supposed to be made, so I won't eat it, and that's okay.
Ken, I actually thought about making a Filipino pizza, but
hey, man, that's a good idea, Ken.
Yeah,
dried fish topping with mango worms. Yeah, durian.
Flour crust.
Jackfruit, yeah, man.
And then do the fish and like a soy oil based sauce. So I actually thought about making a Filipino pizza, but I'm gonna wait until I master.
Dude, what are you talking about? Filipino pizza? That's not pizza.
Well, for them it could be made out of flour, dried fish.
That does it an injustice, man. Yeah,
that crappy Filipino fake shit,
Don't forget the sardines and the jackfruit too.
Yeah. No, Tim has one actually pretty close to his house. He has a good one. So
I don't believe that one, Tim. I don't know if that's in Dumaguete, if that's at the Italian restaurant there, but the only similarities it has for me is Italian pizza is that it's round and it's called pizza. That's where the similarity ends.
I'll tell you that Angel's Pizza in the Philippines.
Oh, stop it, man.
It was the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten in my life.
God.
Ooh, Ken, you got it. Crush up some flakes.
That's like some doofus wanting to put pineapple on it. You can taste the love, huh? Mm.
Yeah, that Angel's Pizza, man, that was just nasty. Gross.
I think they made a movie like that way back when I think it was a triple X movie, and they made it. They brought the guy's salad out, and he said compliments to the chef on the dressing. Man.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
But anyway,
Yellow cab pizza. Yeah.
cab. I don't care if it's in a white cab, man.
The deal is, to be honest, if you've never, if you're trying to be very tactful, but if you've only ever had pizza made in the Philippines, yellow cab pizza is okay.
No, it's not.
If you've only had pizza ever in the Philippines,
Hey,
then yellow cab is okay.
and another thing with the tomato paste thing, I go to McDonald's because I like Jollibee, and when I was there, I had a couple of Jollibee will have like that secret sauce stuff like Big Mac does, kind of like that. So I go, I'm gonna go to McDonald's this time because I want a regular ketchup and mustard on mine. They don't have it. You can only have it in a packet. They put on the same stuff that Jollibee does.
You know what Jollibee secret sauce is, right? Or where it comes from, right?
Yeah, some of these freaking cavities or something. I don't know. Or orifice.
The problem with Jollibee is the mayonnaise on the hamburgers.
Yeah, that's too damn much.
Yeah, it's a big ass glob on a little bitty hamburger.
That's what I'm talking. I don't mind when it's tartar sauce on a fish fillet, but I don't even know if you can get that there. I never had one there. I'm gonna have to try that if they got a fillet of fish there. But when I had some, I told my wife, I said, give me some regular hamburgers. She brought them back and had the same stuff on them that you're talking about. And I'm like, what the hell is this?
I tried to order without it, and they wouldn't do it.
I thought that when you have these chains, the idea behind that was comfort food for those that when they travel other parts of the world, they can have the same thing as they do at home. Well, that's not true no more.
Yeah. I
don't even think anybody can answer the question over there either. They must have a super tariff on tomato paste.
Which is really funny if you really want to dig down into this. With the sauces they make, the Filipino spaghetti sauce, which is so sweet.
Well, it's sugar, yeah.
Right, and then they have the non-pizza sauce. I don't understand it either. So
I gotta tell you, before I discovered how bad my or how sensitive my heart was to all this junk food I was buying and microwaving, I used to have stuff like that over there, and the spaghetti, because I like it either way. I like to have it the way you have it here, Italian style, and they have their packaged stuff in the stores. I don't know if it's all sugar, but Greenwich sucks too, man. Oh my God.
They're right. McDonald's, Tim says.
Now that I know how much that spikes makes my blood pressure go up, I can't have it no more.
Greenwich was also disgusting. It was one of the better ones in the Philippines, but it's still disgusting. But
I went to Shakey's in Makati and 12 years ago, and I remember it tasting just like the shake. We don't have Shakey's here no more, but they still do over there. And I liked it. So when I was over there, I had dinner with JB, the JB's channel there.
Yeah.
He had just come from overseas. So I said, yeah, let's go to Shaky. Matter of fact, the B&B she had was the building that she was in was being built last time I was there. So I thought, let's go to Shakey's. I tried all these other places. So we go there, same thing. I don't know what the hell what it is about tomato paste. I know it's a tomato paste issue if you cannot get ketchup put on your hamburger.
Oh, yeah. One of the best pizza restaurants we used to have around here was a place called Tim's.
Hey, James. Hey, James. How you doing? Nice seeing you.
Pizza.
Who?
We had a place here called Tim's Pizza.
Oh, we had Ned's.
Tim's Pizza. It was fantastic.
You
Shaking.
got a lot. Some of these guys that they'll put the cheese on the top, so when you take a bite, it doesn't, take all of it off at one time.
Yeah.
But that's half the fun of eating it. I mean, that's half the fun of eating it to me with me, because I like eating it that way. I can eat it that way,
Everybody say hey to James. James, appreciate you, man.
James Campbell,
We're celebrating November birthdays.
he is not me.
Yeah, well, Young Burger Pack, man, it is like
And since I've been back, I'm still trying to get my heart rate down. My doctor, my cardiologist would not use beta blockers. Then they kept telling me, "Oh, yours is within the limits. It's 60 to 100." I said, "Listen, I'm not comfortable with that 90, 92. I don't feel good like that. I want it lower." And they won't do it. They said maybe your thyroid stuff is the dosage is too high. So they have to call me back with those readings, because I had my blood pressure dose doubled and it's still the same. So I'm not, when I tell you that I would feel better if it were around 75 resting heart rate, not 92.
Yenny, you have a very, very valid point. Yes, we are used to whatever we have in our own countries. But to be fair, I've eaten fried chicken a lot of different places, different countries, and it's all been really good fried chicken. You know what I mean? But when it comes to pizza, that's a different animal. I mean, that's a tough one.
Well, I think the one in Butuan closed. Well, no, that ain't Pizza Hut inside Gaisano. Yenny, what's that pizza joint?
I think there's one in Seaside, or there's one. We didn't.
Yenny would know at Gaisano. They got a pizza in there, but I think it's not Pizza Hut. I'm not sure.
No, they have in the malls the more of Italian name of a pizza. It's kind of more spicy.
No, man, look, Yenny.
We have them here in the malls too.
The Italian American and Italian pizza. That is not, honest to God, it's not pizza. It's not. It's just not.
Lily, it's just a bug. Go away.
So Yenny, do they have a Pizza Hut in Gaisano?
What is that Italian pizza place they make? Their pizza's okay, but for me, it's a little spicy.
Yeah, the best pizza is over in Italy, but I like the Pizzeria Pizza. Here we got one place by us, their Pizzeria,
American thing.
and you're gonna pay, but you get what you want. I grew up with it. I love it. Not a whole lot of disrespect to the Philippines, but that stuff you guys eat there is not pizza. It's not. Yeah, matter of fact, I was on an Italian. I belonged to an Italian chat group, and they were talking about pizza one time, and I said, "Well, there's a Russian guy has a restaurant across the street from the bus terminal I work at, and he makes pizza like over in Italy." And this other Italian guy, he typed in Italian all these curse words, I said, yeah, I know this Russian guy that makes good Italian pizza, and he just went off, the other guy. And I said, no, listen, he learned how to make pizza in Italy. He makes it the way they make it there.
So Yenny says, yeah, they got a Pizza Hut in Greenwich. You know what the Philippines really need?
Now if they got a Pizza Hut, I'm gonna go there. No.
John's Gaisano's.
Listen, Pete, I learned this. I still have it, but not anymore. The worst pizza between a pizzeria pizza and Pizza Hut for your sodium and all that bullshit is the biggest sinner is Pizza Hut. But It's not. Well, if Pizza Hut has the same sauce, then it's pizza. But why not pizza, huh? Flat dough. It's not the sauce.
It's how you layer it, to be honest. It's what drove me crazy in the Philippines. It was like having a piece of flat bread with a bunch of shit on top of it.
Listen.
Versus having some nice quality dough that you put the ingredients on, your sauce, and you layer it. You bake it.
The hotel, I stayed in Hotel Manila 101, and they had a restaurant downstairs. And after being there a couple of days, I decided to look at the menu, and I saw these flatbread pizzas. You know, they were in the shape of a loaf of bread, that kind of diameter. Yeah. And so I said, yeah, I'll take 2 of them. Guy brings them up, and he says, don't forget your hot sauce. And I thought to myself, who the hell eats hot sauce? Don't belong on pizza. But I took a bite into one of them, and that was it.
Yep.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, I've been in Gaisano, but I haven't eaten in there in a long time. Me and my wife used the grocery store in there, but I didn't go upstairs to the restaurants.
Yeah, I think when we were at the Seaside Mall in Cebu, they had actually a Pizza Hut, but we didn't go.
I'm gonna try it, Yanni, only because like I just said, I shouldn't eat that stuff anymore.
Yenny, he's going to try it on your recommendation.
Yeah. That's
what he's going to do.
Hot sauce. No, man.
Oh, geez, Yenny.
I'm just saying I'm just saying the way it's meant to be. You guys.
One thing you'll find about us crazy ass Americans, we take pizza very, very, very serious.
I think hot sauce, and I think tacos.
There are huge, huge debates throughout the nation of the United States. Which is the better pizza, New York style, Chicago? I'm telling you, there are people that get into fights.
Dude, yeah. So we were having fun with it in this Italian group, and this one guy got really crap. He goes, "Wow, what the hell, this and that." We're just having fun with it, man, because they showed a scene from Goodfellas. They were holding him back. It was because he saw this pizza that had pineapples on it. And it was like, yeah, it's all optional, right? You're talking about the national dish there for me, man. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna have my wife get some when I get back. I can't do any more than a piece. I heard that SNR had, according to that dude Chris in Cebu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he goes there. Now he looks Italian to me. I don't know if his last name's Italian or not, but
I thought he looked German or Irish or something.
It's a pizza called SNR. Maybe they make it at.
Or is like a Sam's Club?
Oh yeah, you live in Ohio, Ken. I think last time I told you, I live down there in south of New Philadelphia, just south of Canton, about 40 miles south of Canton.
No, growing up, Pizza Hut had that little red pepper flakes. You know, I don't know if anybody ever used them, and had little jars of Parmesan cheese. My brother was the manager at a Pizza Hut one time, and boy, I got a lot of pizza.
These are good things for me because since I got back and I overindulged,
Tim, happy birthday to you, my friend. Stay safe and enjoy the holiday and your birthday.
I overindulged in the pizza thing, but it brought more awareness to my blood pressure because it's an elevated hypertension.
You know what restaurant I would put in the Philippines? What restaurant chain I would do? I would put a Taco Bell.
Yeah. Well, they got it in. I made fun of that Enrique guy. I had a good joke with him because he's Mexican American and his parents are from there. and he ate at the taco. He made a video at the Taco Bell in Korea.
Yeah.
I said, man, I bet your mother's praying a rosary to you, man, because if you ask anybody, any Mexican American person or Mexican,
It's
you
not
mention Taco Bell, and you get a look like what the.
Yeah. But I think a Taco Bell would go bonkers in the Philippines.
Dude, oh well, could. And all their stuff is packaged at Taco Bell.
That's
I
what I-
have niece and nephew work there. It's all packaged.
yeah. Plus, they got a lot of rice,
You get you get a side of rice no matter what you buy. But
Yeah. You can buy a car in the Philippines and get a side of rice.
yeah, yeah.
A good taco.
They had. My God, I don't know if it was KFC, but it was near Gaisano in Butuan, and it had just opened before the pandemic, and it was just they lost the business. They had no income. I mean, they put all that money out.
We ate when we were stuck in that condo after the typhoon. We ate at a little place that's supposed to be a Mexican place, and I would order like a little Taco Bell type Mexican pizza, and it was disgusting. It was like manwich hamburger.
Yeah, that's another thing. Don't mention taco pizza to a Mexican. No.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pizza Hut. As a matter of fact, I just was watching a Jennifer Terry's video today,
I didn't know
and they're moving the international flights over to one again because evidently it can handle all of it.
that. Over in Cebu, you mean?
No, in Manila. When I flew an ANA there, 2013, and they flew in Terminal 3. Domestic flights fly out of Terminal 3, so I just had to stay there. But now they're moving the international from 2 to 1.
Okay.
To handle because they're getting so many tourists.
A lot of traffic.
Yeah, a lot of it, man. So they're booming right now. They're making up for that. Matter of fact, I because it was cheap, I was going to take the first flight I ever took, even though it went Chicago to San Francisco to Honolulu to Guam and then Manila.
Mm-hmm. I've only ever flown into Cebu, so.
But believe me, hey, they don't have it the way I want it. That's fine because it helps me my heart health. If I can't get it, I ain't gonna miss it. And besides, I found out that like hot horseradish and brown spicy mustard is good for the heart. So I can drown out or I can cover up the lack of taste, like in tilapia. I like budloy, but tilapia is just like wet meat, But that's a godsend for me. So now I can eat all kinds of fish. I just can't put a half a bag of salt on them like they do. That's all.
Yeah, salt's not good. I mean, you got to lay off that. I like tilapia personally. I cook a lot of tilapia.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed, but then I can have salmon. I like salmon. I found here at the local Metro Market, they got these. They call them salmon burgers only because they're round.
Right.
I have a couple of them with the brown mustard. I'm not a big fish guy, so I love brown mustard and horseradish, so that helps me. Plus, they're good heart food, fish. So it may be a blessing in disguise that this happened the way it happened to me because, I'm not tempted over there to get it because I can't get it the way I want it. So it's easy to put. It was easy for me to put stuff out of my mind because the fact that I could wake up every day and it was warm already and not freezing or dark, and all kinds of shit.
Yeah. Well, you'll get here. It'll be.
When I was here, I just I was so freaking happy.
No, you'll get there. It just takes a bit of time.
Yeah, I'll get there. Well, a couple months. I'm only doing this for my after my appointments, and my regular doc wants to see me in March 1st. I said, well, you know, if after my appointment in January, if I don't need any more, then I will. Well, I'll probably make my ticket for March anyway, because if I make it too close, it'll cost me too much.
Yeah, I got some cortisone shots in my ankles the other day, man. The one that I've had reconstructed, when they put that needle in there.
Well, you know what? I was at work. I worked in the factory, and I got one in my wrist, and the nurse says, "You got to lay down." I thought, "What for?" And she came out with that needle and the thickness of that freaking needle, and they stuck it on my knuckle, on my wrist, on the side there, and they stuck it and they worked it around.
Yeah,
and she says,
they're thinner now. They're not as bad.
Oh, she says, well, it's still called cortisone, actually, because cortisone used to deteriorate the joints.
Yeah.
That's what the problem, but it's still called cortisone shot, but it's not cortisone anymore.
That's right.
But she gave me that shot, and some people it gets worse, some it gets better. I had one of those in my back once. Oh, freaking my God. Oh.
James loves the Bengus Sing at Max's restaurant.
Bengus. I've heard of that.
I'm trying to remember. Is that what I like? Is that the one with the Bengus is the milkfish, right?
Is James is James in are you in Manila or up there in Angeles? Angeles, they say.
The one with all the little noodles and the yellow orange sauce with the egg and the little crunchy pork.
I've heard of that before. I can't quite place it.
Sells it. Magni Ingersoll sells it. It's super common. Yenny, if you're still alive, what is that dish called?
So James, you must be in the Metro Manila area then, huh?
You know,
the BGC's you got all kinds of. You know what? When I was there and I was in the Makati, and the difference between Metro Manila or Manila and Makati, when you go to BGC, it is like a different world. You know, clean. The roads are blacktop. They're actually still black. Market.
What is that noodle dish?
What dish for what? Fish dish?
No, it's a noodle dish. It has the vermicelli noodles or the green bean noodles, and it has some small little pork pieces with kind of a.
I've heard of that before, man. Milkfish is milkfish, though. Milkfish look nice. One of my brother-in-laws used to sell milkfish. Milkfish got a nice color.
Yeah, milkfish is okay.
But milkfish, every milkfish, its tail is like it was petrified, and you know what I mean? It wasn't straight. It's always curled.
Well, you would be too.
Well, yeah, you get caught like that, eh?
You know.
Bang it. Let's see, Max Restaurant. Where's that at, James?
Yeah, the Max's. We had them in Cebu for sure.
So I don't think Butuan does. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a Max restaurant, Filipino restaurant in Houston, Texas.
Well,
right next to the Jollibee and Yellow Cab and others. There's Red Ribbon. Red Ribbon Bakery down in Houston, Texas.
To me, if that's a chain, it sounds like it's a chain. Chain. If that's a case, I don't think even that. I don't even think they have that in Butuan. Maybe Yenny know more than me. She's from where my wife's from. That's why. Milkfish. Okay.
He's over in San Francisco.
Oh, San Francisco. So you're up there. Are you in Mindanao, San Francisco, or are you in Luzon, San Francisco?
What? James,
San Francisco from Butuan is what is that? 3 hours?
San Francisco, California.
Oh, city. Okay. No.
Oh, he lives in California.
Oh, I thought he was in the Philippines.
No. He lives in California.
Oh, you're in a nice city. I love. My daughters lived out there. Well, none of them are there now, but they lived in what is that? Folsom. They lived in the Folsom area. I went on a tour of the prison. You know, I mean the blocks of stone that place is made out of will be standing there after humanity's gone. What was that? They had tables outside with a heat lamp above them.
I thought Folsom Prison that Johnny Cash sung about was in Georgia. No?
No. It's so Folsom Prison is in Folsom. I think it's Folsom. The city's named Folsom.
I wonder why I thought it was in Georgia for some reason.
And besides, a lot of people mistake. They always say that a lot of people think he was in there, but he never was.
No, he never went there. He
No.
went to prison.
No, but I'm telling you, I didn't go inside by the cells, but they had a separate building outside, and they showed this Golden Gate Bridge some prisoner made out of farmer matches.
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool.
He got busted for bringing marijuana back from Mexico.
Yeah, it's Folsom, California. They lived there, and my mother daughter lived in Rancho Marietta. And when they were in Rancho Marietta, we took a trip to San Francisco, but it was later in the afternoon, so I didn't get to spend that much time there. But we went over that Bay Bridge, the one that collapsed, and it was 3:30 in the afternoon. It was fog. And we're going over this bridge. Then my daughter tells me we're on the bridge that collapsed during the 1989 earthquake, I think. But I got to tell you, man, San Francisco is beautiful. It's freaking beautiful. Folsom, it was a Thursday. The prison was closed to the tours. But super, man. Fisherman's Wharf, I was down there. I go in there, buy a T-shirt, because you can only get, if you're at a dealer in San Francisco, you can only get that T-shirt there.
Yeah.
And so I buy one because, I want to show everybody. So I look at the tag. It's made in Waukesha, Wisconsin. That's about 15 miles from here.
Oh, I know. It's.
But I tell you, man, if you've never been there, man, you got to take a trip there, David.
Yeah, maybe I will. We got trips planned.
I took pictures on the Golden Gate Bridge 2 days after Christmas, and when I had them at work, I had a panoramic shot. Somebody stole them, but it was like about 54 degrees, Christmas time, and a lot of people think it's all hills, but that's not the truth, But I took home a newspaper in 1999. I was there, 2-bedroom house for rent in San Francisco. This one ad said, a rental thing said $2,100 back then.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah, James lives where he's kind of like in a different world. He has different cultures, and he can just go around and find all kinds of really cool stuff. Yeah, we don't. The only thing we have around here is the Hispanic vibe.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what? All that when I was a kid, I was old enough. I wasn't old enough to enjoy, but I was old enough to know. All those famous streets, venues, concerts we're at. Haight-Ashbury Park, whatever it was. Being there, I was probably the most. Was the most city that I've ever thought about. That I really wanted to go to, and I had the chance to go there. And there's a park underneath the Bay Bridge, but we never did get to that. We were on the other side of the bridge. It went to is it Chico or Sausalito? I forget which one it was. Pork is a type of Filipino dish. Oh, I like chorizo, man. Chorizo got nice Spanish. I like the mild Spanish spice. But yeah, if you want to take a trip somewhere with the wife, man, you want to be impressed, go down there, David. I'm telling you, you go down to Fisherman's Wharf.
James Lorelai's going to tell me what it is. You know, the one that I would eat over there?
Palabok.
Palabok. James.
Halibut?
Yeah, palabok.
Palabok, not halibut.
Pa.
Okay.
Palabok.
Here's a new place for you to tell the husband to take you to, Lorelai. Go to San Francisco.
We will. We're going to go tomorrow. Now that you mention it, we're going to come stay with James.
You'll love it there, man. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, we like the, Northern California. I've been to California a couple of times. Northern California, I always wanted to see the redwoods.
Yeah, that too. My God, the trees are thousands of years old.
And the gigantics. I think that'd be really cool.
Oh, they're huge.
See once in your life.
But they're thousands of years old. They were here when the dinosaurs were here.
It's kind of like the Grand Canyon.
Not thousands.
When you see the Grand Canyon, it's like, holy crap, it's broken,
Freaking hole where there used to be water. I mean, look at the Philippines. You got houses built where there used to be the bottom of the seabed, and one day, way down the road, it's going to be a seabed again. But
well, hey, where our house is built, it used to be a seabed, and then it was where a whole bunch of cows took a shit. So that's where we're built at.
You got to rent a car and go around down there, though. I mean, it's most big tourist cities you go to, there'll be the one spot, But you go to San Francisco and you see that architecture and some of those streets and that one road that curls all the way down. It's fantastic, and it's not.
My wife is really, really rich, so she's just going to hire us a driver and take us everywhere.
There you go. Well, you sell the house. You can do that every week.
No, we have doggies. It's too hard. We thought about that. We actually did. We actually thought really hard about doing the RV lifestyle.
Yeah, that's hard work.
But with the dog, it just didn't work. Been to the redwoods. It's for sure amazing. Trees are huge. Yeah, I'd really like to see it. When I saw the Grand Canyon, it took my breath away, and I got the trees too.
Take my breath.
Father's retired in Lake Tahoe. Good. Well, we'll go hang out with your dad too, Ken. We'll drive that new car you're going to send us.
Used to. They took a trip. I think it took a trip. They all flew out to San Diego and took a rental car and went up to Northern California because I got a ex-nephew lives there. A little sugar in his britches there. Danny, his name.
It's supposed to be the greatest place to live that you can't afford.
Dude, this guy. Oh Lord! People always tell him what a good makeup artist is. It's just like everything he does. It looks like makes everybody look like a clown.
Anyway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's my 2-hour night time thing. So it's about time for me to get off of here.
Time is it? Oh yeah.
But make sure you go and hang out with the Yank on Friday night. What time is it? 5:30, 5:15, 5:20?
5 o'clock, 5:05,
5:05.
Yeah.
Central Time, United States. Everybody's welcome.
Yeah. I gotta ask James. James, do you ever take any GoPro videos of around there? That would be cool to watch. I don't know if you have any on your channel. I seen a video from there, but I don't know how vast your collection of videos is. That would be cool.
Yeah, I was really impressed when we drove back from California, all the way to Arkansas to get to go through New Mexico. I like to go back and spend some time, throughout the desert also. I think it'd be really cool.
I was in the desert for 2 weeks. It's not fun.
So, all right, gentlemen. Thank you.
Happy birthday. See you later.
We will see everybody next Tuesday and maybe this Friday.
Yeah, if you want to see David again on Friday, stop by Friday night.
Take care, guys.
Hey, see you, David. Thank you.
Yep.